Welcome to Module 5, and welcome to the most exciting part of your journey so far. If you've made it to this module, it means you're ready to take your skills into the real world. This session is all about helping you prepare, perform, and succeed in interviews for healthcare data analyst roles, whether in the NHS, public health, or private healthcare settings. We'll walk through what hiring managers are really looking for, the common question types and how to answer them. Also, how to speak confidently about your experience, even if you're new. We will consider real examples of what to say and what to avoid. Enjoy. Let's start with clarity. Not all analyst roles are the same. In healthcare, you might see job titles like Information Analyst, Healthcare Data Analyst, Business Intelligence Analyst, Public Health Intelligence Officer, Performance Analyst. Tip: always read the job description closely. Are they focused on performance targets, KPIs, service redesign, audit support, or population health? Tailor your language and examples to reflect that. Key point: they're hiring you to make their data usable and actionable. Always speak with that purpose in mind. Yes, they want to see technical skills. But more importantly, they want to know: can you understand NHS data and business rules? Can you explain your thinking clearly to non-analysts? Can you work independently, but ask the right questions when needed? Do you align with NHS values, like accountability, compassion, and integrity? Remember, you're not just being hired to extract data. You're being hired to improve healthcare outcomes and pathways. Let's break down the 3 most common categories. For our first, we will consider technical questions. These check your working knowledge of tools and data logic. Here are some example questions. How would you approach analyzing A&E performance? Explain the difference between a left join and inner join. How do you calculate 18-week RTT breaches? What they're looking for: structured, step-by-step logic, experience with tools, SQL, Excel, Power BI, understanding of NHS-specific metrics or datasets. Second type of questions are competency questions. These explore how you've handled situations, using the STAR method: situation, task, action, and result. Here are some example questions. Tell me about a time you spotted a data quality issue. Describe a time you worked under pressure to meet a deadline. Give an example of when your analysis changed a service or decision. What they're looking for: communication, initiative, attention to detail, evidence of collaboration and follow-through. A focus on patient care, safety, or improvement outcomes. The third area is communication and stakeholder management. These test your ability to make insights clear and usable. Here are some example questions. How would you explain a breach in cancer waiting time to a clinical lead? What would you do if your report contradicted someone else's data? How do you handle receiving unclear or last-minute requests? What they're looking for: confidence without arrogance, ability to simplify complex ideas, understanding of the pressures in a healthcare setting. Before the interview, review NHS priorities. Look at the long-term plan or trust strategy. Know your datasets: RTT, SUS, HES, ECDS, etc. Prepare at least 2 STAR examples, 1 technical, 1 interpersonal. Have a simple dashboard or project you can talk through if asked. During the interview, think aloud. Show your logic. Be honest if you don't know something, but share how you'd find the answer. Always tie your answers back to improving care, safety, or performance. After the interview, follow up with a brief thank you email. Reflect on what went well and where you could improve. Interviews aren't about having all the answers, they're about showing how you think, how you learn, and how deeply you care about making a difference. Throughout this course, you've seen how analysts drive impact in healthcare. And now, you're equipped not just to step into an NHS or public health role, but to thrive in it, contribute meaningfully, and grow into the analyst the system needs.